Coach Mark here. Just want to remind you, we're in the fourth quarter. We got about 10 minutes left in the game, all right? We're in the fourth quarter. We're in the last quarter of the year. So do not, and I mean absolutely do not let this year go by and you haven't accomplished at least some of the things that you want to accomplish. You want to go ahead and get started because that way you'll have a rolling start into 2018. You can't keep putting off the things that you want to do, all right? So this week, I want to share with you this little story. So the story is about this old man, and old man is just walking down the beach. He's seeing the beautiful water, and he's just really just taking it all in and just appreciating the beautiful water, the beautiful beach. And as he's walking down the beach, he notices all these starfish, right? All these starfish. I mean, probably like thousands and thousands of starfish all lined along the coast of the beach, right? And the man is kind of wondering to himself, like, wow, what happened? Why are all these starfish along the beach? So he's just walking and, like I said, observing the starfish, and he's looking at the beautiful waters and whatnot. And then as he continues to walk, he sees this little girl way down, way down, way down, about a mile or two down, right? So the little girl is picking something up and throwing it into the water. So the man is like wondering, what is she doing? So he continues to walk closer and closer to her. So as he gets closer to her, he sees that she's actually picking up the starfish and throwing them back in the water. Picking up a starfish, throwing them back in the water. And he's kind of almost laughing to himself. He's like, wow, what is this girl trying to do? So he walks closer, and as he gets closer to the girl is just picking up the starfish one by one, throwing them back in the water. Pick up a starfish, throwing them back into the water. So the old man is like kind of almost tickled. And he says to himself, actually he says to the girl, young lady, what are you doing? So the little girl says to the old man, I'm taking the starfish and throwing them back in the water because they need water to survive. If they don't have any water, they won't survive. They'll die. And the old man says to the young girl, well, how many of them are you going to do? She's like, I'm going to try to do as many as possible. So the old man says to her, he starts laughing to himself. He says, young lady, how can you make a difference? Look at all these starfish. There's probably thousands of starfish. How can you make a difference? So the young lady just reaches down, picks up another starfish, and throws it back in the water. And then she says to the old man, I just made a difference to that one particular starfish. And this story is just a great example on how one person can make a difference. Now, that young lady, she may not be able to save the thousands and thousands and thousands of starfish, but just her picking up one starfish and throwing it back into the water, guess what? It made a huge difference to that one starfish that she saved the starfish's life, all right? And that's a great reminder to us that, some of us, we want to help many, and maybe we're not able to help thousands and thousands of people. But if you can make the difference in one person's life, then trust me, that one person will be eternally grateful to you for that, right? And you've made a difference in one person's life. Now, what would this world be if everyone in this world tried to make a difference in one person's life? Let's not even say everyone. Let's say only 1 million people, right? There's 7 billion people in this world. If 1 million people said, you know what? I want to wake up every single day and make a difference in at least one person's life. That means 1 million people would be changed every single day. And guess who? Guess what? We don't ever know who that one person is. And here's the thing. You don't have to give a person a whole bunch of money or put them up in your house or whatever to make a difference in their lives. Sometimes just going up to a person and saying a kind word, or going up to a person and just smiling for them, right, can make a huge difference in someone's life, right? We see all of these tragedies that are going on in the world today, and what if someone went up and did a kind deed to that man that did all that killing in Las Vegas? We don't know how that may have impacted his life. Maybe something would have touched that man and he would have changed his mind. We don't know if there are more people out there like him, and maybe someone said something nice or said something kind to them and they aborted their plans or whatnot. So we never know how just one kind deed could actually change one person's life. So don't ever give up doing good things because you don't think that you'll be able to affect the world, because all you need to be able to do is at least affect one person. If you could affect one person, then guess what? You've done your job. You've done what you're supposed to do. All right. And the more people you can affect, the more people you can help, or the more people that will get out there and be able to help more people. And that's how we change the world, one person at a time. Hope you guys got something from this, and I'll see you next week.